Dream Part 1. I was driving along when I ran into this younger black lady who was calling out my name from where I was driving in the window. She was looking for some help. So I brought her to the church that I was going to, that my mom happened to work at. She went in there, and she looked around for some help. She was clearly in some kind of distress, and she didn't find it. And the church itself, by the way, was having mass going on at the moment. And she ended up grabbing a giant ornament straight from the priest, because the priest was walking to the back of so we're in the lobby, and the priest was coming back from the ceremony. They were walking to the back to grab the Eucharist and all that. And she grabbed it right from him and threw it and made a huge scene, and everyone started freaking out. And they took her and they locked her in the basement. And then I went down into the basement, and there was all these random corridors and doors. And before you know it, I was in another location. This time it was like this. It was like another dimension I transported into, and me and a couple other people, me and two other buddies, we hopped on this it kind of reminds me of the scene from Monsters Incorporated where they're riding the doors through the factory, and so I'm on this platform, and it's taking me through this crazy scenario. And at the very end, there's this heating tube that's punching the stamps on these platforms, and I have to dodge the heated platform, and I make it to the end. And there's this and these metal platforms are going down into into another dimension. They're teleporting into another dimension. I look through this portal and I see this dude down there working this iron forge, and these platforms are being turned into iron, right? So this guy's he looks back up at me. He's like, "What the hell? What are you doing up there?" And he's super confused. And he comes up and joins me, and we're just chatting it up. He's so enthusiastic that he just teleported through time and space. And then my other buddies get there, and we're all talking to him. We're like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then and then he's eventually like, "Man, I should probably head back now, right?" And we're like, "Yeah." And the thing that goes back down is on a timer, right? So it the metal goes down, slides down, gets stamped, and then there's all this heat. And so we're trying to time it out, and we time it out wrong, and he jumps in and gets crushed and murdered. It was so sad. The poor guy, he was chilling. He transported through time and space, and then he tries to go back through the little tunnel, and he dies. Oh, man. That was an awesome dream, though. Part 1, pre-red pill. So I'm going to go back to sleep. Okay, good night. Dream Part 2. Me and my crew, more like a group of survivors or a group of just a team, just a squad. We're going to different planets and scavenging them a survival open world type game. There was elements of Deep Rock Galactic where we had to collect certain items and bring them back to the base, back to the hub. We were definitely collecting mining materials and killing monsters, and just all in all exploring these alien planets. There was one planet that I remember specifically that was had a lot of floating rock type structures. There were also teleporters, ancient teleporters that you hopped on and would teleport you to a new platform. And it was very Roman era, but like not like white marble, but like sandy material. Like there was like this empty swimming pool, like this giant pool, like of like yellowish, like marble type, like limestone maybe. And in the back there was like this like broken up like part of the pool, like this crack in the pool, and there was this giant blue orb inside of it. And I went to grab it. When I grabbed it, it activated this event that like started all these monsters coming at me. And luckily, one of my buddies like swooped in and grabbed the ball and like pushed it away. We were kicking it like a soccer ball. Like we kept like trying to push it like it was Lucio ball in Overwatch. We had to like kick it back to the base. Um, at the same time while fighting off monsters. So that was cool. Um, Dreamland has definitely been getting a little bit less hazy. Little piece of advice: if you're a smoker, stop. If you want to have dreams, just quit smoking. Just don't smoke. Just don't do it. I don't know why I don't have a shirt on. It's cold as hell. All right, it's time to wake up. It's time to get up. I'm about to do this. Look at this sunlight. I love this. I love this. Hold up. Ah, okay, peace.